Hi.
Hi.
All right, so the year is 1979. Some of you weren't even born, you bitches. The month is September, and I'm a returning senior at St. Henry's Preparatory Seminary, an all-boys boarding school in Belleville, Illinois, outside of St. Louis. All the seminarians slept in a large dormitory divided with cubicle walls. Seniors were the prefects, and the trusted ones oversaw one of the 8 wings of the 2-story dormitory. I was one of those prefects in charge of a wing of freshmen. And because it's a new school year, I start a brand new journal. A reading from the Journal of David Westman to Jesus Christ. Part 3. September 13th, 1979. There was a prelude to my journal. To whom it may concern. In my 2 former journals, I wrote to my journal in general, and to whoever might read it in the distant future. I've changed my format. I will now address my journal to the super and great Lord Jesus Christ! Exclamation point and underline. He plays a big part in my life, and I love him for the love he shows me. If I could offer any advice to whoever reads this, it would be, don't be so nosy. No, seriously. I would have to say, have faith in God and keep Christ in your heart and spread his love. Well, that's about it for now. I don't want to sound like an idealist, but with Jesus Christ, it's really true. Friday, September 14th, 1979. Dear Lord, happy triumph of the Holy Cross Day. What a day, Lord! Exclamation point. I had about 3 classes. Brother Alex is gone, and we had 2 extra study halls. I got my critique done for sociology. A lot of it is just BS. I read and read and read Pride and Prejudice. It's kind of boring, but it gets more exciting. After lunch, Russell, Mike, and I took a walk around the lake. Today was such a beautiful and clear, cool day. Lord, thanks a lot. During study halls, a few of us helped Brother Bob move some vocation stuff. His office is not much. Lord, he really loves you a lot. I walked around the lakes after supper with Jerry Seeger. I would really like to get to know him. Help me, Lord, to be a friend. Mike Birch is a really good kid, Lord. He reflects your love so much. I love him a lot, Lord. But he needs to hang around his class more. Help him, Lord. Thanks for a friend! Exclamation point. John Casey is goofing around right now. He's a neat guy. Father Lou, Mike, Russell, and I talked all evening. That was really fun. Well, good night. Friday, September 21st. Dear Lord. Oh, Lord! Exclamation point. Larrabee and Strutman are sitting here lighting flames with their mouths with butane lighters. Oh, all these freshmen. They're enough to drive you crazy. I guess it takes a lot of patience. I'd give anything to be a prefect downstairs. I finally got all my Gleeman stories approved. I guess to be good, you have to rewrite and rewrite and rewrite. We didn't have afternoon class because we had Gleeman letter writing. I already wrote my letters, so I didn't have to do too much. Larrabee and Strutman are now hunting flies. Currington and I accidentally broke a window, sneaking into the rec hall. We were going to unplug the TV set on the juniors because they mugged us. Well, that's about all the news, Lord. This is David Westman signing off from Earth. Thursday, October 11th. Dear Lord, today was a very fine something to do day. I had a lot of free time on my hands. Sociology was extremely boring and a drag as usual. We have a test tomorrow in advanced math. I helped ATN with it since he was gone with his broken arm and all. I really like helping others that way. You've given me a talent, Lord, and I like to share it. I got my 1,200-word paper for religion done. It's only 1,000. I got an A+ on my sociology term paper. He really liked it a lot. I played the guitar for optional mass. I did so-so. Currington and I got the bill for the window we broke. It's $12.50! Exclamation point. I almost dropped dead. I could blank a brick. The window wasn't very big. Oh well. Good night. So in 1979, it was the first year the Pope had come to the United States since 1965. And as seminarians, that was a wet dream come true. Pope John Paul II was making stops across the country, including Chicago. And we were only 4.5 hours away in Belleville, Illinois. So they packed up the entire school of 100 seminarians, and we made the bus ride up there. And it had to happen all in one day, because the seminary was not going to foot a hotel bill for 100 seminarians, okay? So this is the 24-hour trip. Friday, October 5th, 1979. Dear Lord, it's 1 a.m. Saturday morning, and it seems all like a dream. We got up at 4 a.m. on Friday this morning. The buses were an hour late. I finished reading Tale of Two Cities, played the guitar for prayer service, and got a black eye from Jeff Luby. We got to Chicago at 10 and had lunch. Chicago is a very beautiful city. All the people, Lord! Exclamation point. 2.5 million. I got within 20 feet of the Pope when he drove by, and about 100 feet during the Mass. I was filled with so much awe. Exclamation point. Mike Birch says he got to touch him. On the way back, we stopped in Bloomington and I saw Pam, Mike Birch's sister, for a few minutes. I'm so dead and exhausted. Nothing seems real. It seems like all a dream. Good night, Lord. All right. Bonus. We didn't always spend time in the seminary, so we got to go home for breaks, and so this was Thanksgiving break. Dear Lord, phew, what a day. I went to Venture with Dad and got some stuff I needed, and Dad got some stucco stuff for the ceiling. He worked on it all day. It looks really neat. I worked a little on sociology and practiced some guitar. Donnie, Mark, and I went bowling at Cave Springs, and Paul too. Then we went to Venture, and Donnie and Mark hid the car. We ate at McDonald's. We came home and wound up going to a party with a go-kart and skateboard. It was at some Kelly's house in Oak Ridge. I didn't know anybody, but made some friends. Wow! Exclamation point. My first real party! Exclamation point. Also, I was offered a joint. Some freak, of course. I don't see why people need it to have fun. And of course, there was some heavy kissing. I mean, you needed a crowbar to get them apart. Oh Lord, give me some rest.